So what happens to the San Diego real estate market after mortgage interest rates hit a 22-year spike? Well, the December HomeDex report is out and the results are incredibly clear about how that affected the market. Since the beginning of October, when we saw mortgage interest rates hit their highest level in over 22 years at 8.5% or just over 8.5%, we've seen a continuous trend in declining median price points to the tune of about $150,000 or 10%. Now, this is creating a great entry point for those buyers who have been waiting on the sidelines since probably the summertime when rates hit 7.5% to be able to come back into the market when prices are lower as well as interest rates are lower. Now, the question is, shouldn't we wait if the market keeps going down? Not really, and I'll tell you why. Now, first, I think we should look backwards just a couple of years to see how the markets reacted because, again, history tends to repeat itself, right? But the back half of 2022, if you remember, once interest rates hit 7.5% in July, we saw a steady trend of downward median price points and the market pulled back about 18%. Now, interest rates then also pulled back from 7.5 to mid sixes, a little higher or lower, and that sparked another buying frenzy the first half of 2023. And in that first half of 2023, we experienced about a 25% increase in median price points until they leveled off in July. Now, fast forward to coming into 2024, the last couple months of 2024, we've seen interest rates come down about 2 percentage points from about 8.5 to about 6.5%. Now, we've also seen in the last 2 months for single family detached homes, the price of property come down, or median price point come down about $150,000 or about 10%. Now, we're going into the new year with median price points only 5% higher than they were the same time this year, last December. Now, the third thing to consider is that since interest rates hit about 8.5% in October and the prices remained at the highest levels ever in history, a lot of buyers had to take a step back and just leave the market because of the affordability. Now, that actually translated to about 150 less closed sales over the last 2 months of the year. But those buyers haven't really gone anywhere. They've just been waiting for the market to get better in the sense of lower interest rates and lower prices. And guess what? That time is right now. So the bottleneck has just been building since then. Now, the fourth thing is the Federal Reserve has just come out of their December meeting and indicated that they're going to be dropping the federal funds rate a few different times throughout 2024, starting as early as March. Possibly. Now, when that happens, the anticipation is that mortgage interest rates are going to drop even farther, creating the perfect storm that buyers are just going to jump back into the market to take advantage of those newly incredible rates. And the last point is we're coming into January with the lowest inventory in over 2 years. With only 684 homes on the market, this is creating a low inventory environment, which typically starts pushing prices upward in a competitive market. So let's talk seriously. If you have a new home in your 1 to 2 year goal plan, I would highly encourage you to look at everything really carefully right now and see if the opportunity exists for you to be able to buy in the first quarter of 2024. In my own opinion, unless you love buying in a highly competitive market like we saw in 21 and 22, where people had to, pay 5 to 10% above market value and compete against 5 to 10 offers on every property, believe me, I've been through it. Nobody actually liked that. This is going to be the time. I don't believe we're going to see a better environment for a buyer to take advantage of this market before it pushes upward on the next cycle. So please don't hesitate to give me a call. We'll go over all of your questions and make sure that you have the right answers to make the best decisions for you and your family going forward in 2024.